Well, welcome back to Chrono Cross. It is time. Well, we have a couple things that we want to do before we start moving on. First things first, I want to hit marble real quick here because we have something that I want to collect. In order to do this, though, we need to have a team of nothing but demi-humans. So Janice, actually, let's see. Janice is one, Fun Guy is another. I think Sprig, Starkey, Draggy, Irene's? I suspect also Grovik could do it. Anybody in that group, just grab them. Don't have to equip them because we're not going to be doing anything exciting here. I just want to run in here and grab an item that's not available if you are not Lynx. Talk to this guy. Welcome to Marble, the village of demi-humans. We warmly welcome all types of demi-humans here. Here, let me give you this as a welcome present. Yeah, so we get the Valencian Cloth? I think that's it. Right. So yeah, the only way to get that is to come do that. Yo, are you guys outsiders? You better watch out for humans hunting down demi-humans. They'll rob you of your elements if you're not careful. So yeah, if you have a team of nothing but demi-humans, when you come here, you can chat with everybody and they're all really pretty friendly. I want to talk to Thank You. Okay, so I want to buy, while I'm here, I want to go in and buy 3 imbeciles. This decreases the foe's magical power. Genius increases your magical power, so your elements do more damage. Could be really useful here if that's what you're looking for. Hi, just passing through. You should rest up a bit. Can I get past you? Thanks. The sea is having a dream, a deep blue dream. I don't know what that means. I don't really want to go in anything, I just want to talk to these guys. How's it going? Where are you guys from? Not many visitors come to these parts. Are you from the mainland? As you can see, there's not much here, but feel free to stay a while. No matter what you do here, they hate you if you're human. Like if you have any humans in your group. There's a black dragon residing here, but it's been asleep forever. Well, we need to wake him up because in order to move on with the story, we need the MacGuffins. And part of the MacGuffins is defeating the Black Dragon. Now, if you have, at this point, if you didn't go and get the mermaid way back, yeah, that's been a while. So if you go and talk to Nikki and get Irene's, have you pronounced her name? No, I need Fargo for this next part. Make sure, or you can just go talk to the Black Dragon and I think you just automatically get the relic. But since we didn't do that and we're gonna go wake up all of the creatures in the other marble, because of that, we can't go get the relic. We have to do something else. So first things first, let's head to the home world. That's where Marble is currently destroyed and being stalked by weird, creepy things. There's one other thing that we're gonna do before we jump in to doing all of that, but I just want to get over to the home world so we can get started with this. Well, now in this part of the story, we have a second Fargo. Yeah, remember Fargo? So there's 2 different places, or 2 different ships. There's the SS Invincible, which is what the Fargo we have, and we have the SS Zelbess, which is the cruise ship where Fargo's being a coward and doesn't want to like face anything. And that's the one that we're gonna go harass. Actually, I don't remember exactly where he is. There he is. There's the cruise ship. What's up, buddies? So in this part, make sure you have Fargo, because if you don't have Fargo, Fargo can't beat up Fargo, and that means that you can't continue. Whoever else you want to bring with you, you can. I'm gonna bring... Why can't I remember? Karsh. I'm bringing Karsh. Not for any good reason, just because that's who I have with me. You bring whoever you want here. Talk to Fargo, please. Hi, landlubber. Are you me? Don't even associate yourself with me. You're being a sissy, Fargo. You're pathetic. I, too, had the possibility of becoming a jelly belly like yourself. I know about the plan. We're moving the ship along with Nikki's to Marble and showering the island with his song at full volume. Once the dream spirits awaken, we'll defeat them one by one. My ship, the Zelbess, this ship can no longer set sail. I can't steer it. Ha! Who's asking you anyway? Listen up, mateys. The ship is no longer the Zelbess, but the SS Invincible. Set a course for Marble and man your stations. It's useless. We'll see about that. He starts smoking, because of course he does. I think his idle animation is too. Come on, everyone. We're going to take back our beautiful island of Marble. Yeah, let's do it. Heave! Ho! Heave ho! How the? You don't even know that? The desire to return to one's home is steering the ship forward. You mean the demi-humans? Once the ship reaches Marble, Nikki will begin his concert. We gotta do what we can to wake those monsters from their nightmare. So long, Fargo. I have come to me senses. It's time you did the same. Looks like they did it. Behold, my people, Marble is straight ahead. Well then, it's about time we get down to business. What, the music is the victory song? No, it's not. Also, that's some great people modeling there. I don't know what to tell you guys. They should have updated this. There's a whole lot of cutscene coming. I'm gonna read through it, but I'm gonna try not to laugh. Adrift, adrift, adrift. From how many dreams have I awakened? How many morrows have passed? The days when victory meant everything have come to an end. Yesterday's friends become tomorrow's foes. Slow flow the days filled with betrayal and enmity. Once one reaches the summit, all that remains is one's inevitable downfall. All has become lost. The innumerable wounds, once decorations of glory, have begun instead to ache. Ah, have I awoken? Where might I be? Could this be the grave of the narwhals that is said to lie hidden in the seas? Where am I? So I am all alone, just desserts for the likes of me. Betrayed by the very ones in whom I trusted. Gone are the friends with whom I shared my dreams, alone with no lover to share my sorrows. Hither? Is someone thither? Or hither? Is it thee, my savior sweet? Aye, manly mariner. Be thou not a mere maiden, but a mermaiden? Thou art surprised? Only that one such as thee would help a human like me. My eternal gratitude is thine, sweet siren of the sea. 'Twas but the proper thing. Why art thou alone here? Whence cometh the wounds that afflict thee so? 'Tis too sad a tale to tell one so fair. If thou wishest not to speak of such things, I shan't force thee to tell them unto me. Instead, kind sir, may I inquire to the world from which thou comest? Enough, that shall suffice. What a wretched, woeful tale thou tellest. Thou needest not fight ere more. The world from whence thou comest lacketh any form of pleasure. Pleasure? Dear sailorman, let me hear the song that thou likest best. A splendid song from a faraway world, unknown to the likes of me. A song? I know not of such things. Wherefore wouldest thou hear my croonings, Neptunian nymph? Surely there is naught to be gained from them. What a poor, miserable man thou art. Songs are the soul's delight. When one is sad, songs gently envelop one's sorrows. And when one is happy, songs are there to share the joy with thee. That is the very essence of song. So thou sayest. Unfortunately, singing has no relevance to me. I long since forgot how to laugh and how to cry. How awfully nostalgic. I feel as though I have heard that song before, somewhere long ago. A mysterious melody that bathes one in a warm glow. It is a precious song handed down generation to generation on my island. It seems to have reached the heart of thee who knowest not of song. Now make me a promise. Repay me for saving you by singing the song for me. Hold on, such a thing I cannot do. Cannot is different from will not. Please promise to grant this one petition. Wait, do not go. As I thought, I am unable to perform such music. Thou seemest troubled. Who might you be? Our sister shan't come out again until thou singest. Please, I beg of thee, teach me how to sing. Music and song are not something that thou canst teach or learn. They are things that thou must feel. First, try playing the notes. That is terrible. 'Tis void of all emotion. Thou needest not be proficient so long as thou expressest thy true feelings. The thoughts of thy heart that words cannot express. Let thine instrument tell us what thou wishest to say. Tis better. Keep it up. Thou art a kind man, we can tell from the sound thou makest. Hee, thou hast got it. Aye, 'tis becoming fun. Well, what thinkest thee? 'Tis beautiful, each note enwraps my very soul. If ever thou art sorrowed and at the limits of despair, then crone this song and remember, dear, this very moment, the time when our hearts began to beat to one rhythm, and know that our song will continue on forevermore. Lo, the stars doth twinkle in accord with our song. The brighter one is the star of Diarmid, and next to it the star of Greenia, which can be seen shining so faintly. We mariners navigate our vessels by these two stars. Thou art a knowledgeable man. I never knew the names of such luminaries. I just saw them as jewels that shine in the night sky. I didn't realize that stars could look so beautiful. I never took the time to gaze at them like this before, nor heard the song that they had been singing unto me. Now that I have spent what seems like days singing here with thee, I have come to realize that there is more than what seems to be. The twinkling of the stars, the waving of the waves, even silence itself, all sing in harmony with thee and me. 'Tis strange to think that both thy world and mine share the same stars. Speaking of which, I must soon return to my world. Wherefore, dear sir, thou dost not like it here? My pursuers are nigh, my staying here will endanger thy people. Then allow me to come with thee, sweet sir. I cannot allow such a thing. One step out of here lie treacherous tempests and woeful warfare. Yet even then thou sayest thou shalt come with me? I know that for a certainty. Yet for this place only to have peace while the whole world is at war is a great selfishness. Perhaps the love we share can be shared with the whole world. Both nature and mankind must surely desire to live hand in hand. Then come to me, thou sweet sea sprite. When the whole world hath come to live in heavenly harmony, upon that day shall I bring thee back to this idyllic isle. Then and only then, will both our worlds have peace between nature and human folk, and resonate in chorus with our anthem dear. Together, let us build that new world. Come, dear maiden, come. Yeah, it was a show, if you didn't gather that. And we are on the Isle of Marble. It's time to go deal with this. Dog, by the way. That's all I have to say, it's just dog. Oh, Zelbess, does this song call out to your heart? You taught me this song. For a long time I've been trying to regain what I lost, but to no avail. But now I feel as if the one important thing has finally returned, thanks to the irreplaceable treasure you left behind. It's Nikki, because Nikki's his son. So you're happy for me too. Even though she said that, I too was unable to fulfill the promise I made to Zelbess. Her dream is also my dream. Zelbess, I promised to never use this attack again, but there is no avoiding it. Please forgive me. This time I will protect you. Alright, so yeah, he got his level 7 tech, which is invincible. Alright then, I will show you how serious I can get. It is time for me to let loose in Marble. Okay, so we're going to be going into Marble, so if you go ahead and board your boat at this point, you're just going to get yoinked in, I guess. Yo guys, I'm sure you've noticed, but something ain't right. I know they're harmless, but they've grown in numbers. If these monsters are somebody's bad dream, then whose? Or what's dream? Then does that mean that if these monsters die, someone or something will wake up? I bet the dreamer is 10 times as nasty as this nightmare. It's probably some big, huge, gnarly dragon. Sir Toma, I think we're about done here. Yeah. Well, I think I'm through with my investigation here. Don't get the wrong idea, it's not that I'm scared or anything. Well, take care. As they scurry off. Now, before we go running in real quick here, yes, the song is gonna be playing the whole time. Enjoy. What I actually wanna do, we have a whole bunch of just different attacks, like red attacks, and that's actually what I want. I want to make sure that each one of my guys has at least one Inferno on their level 5, which is just the base level. Let's see here. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show off one battle, and then I'm just gonna go through and murder all of them. They're all basically the same. The song does not change either during any of this. So I hope you enjoy this music. Okay, so usually they're in pairs, but sometimes they will come in groups of 3. They will use their just 4 kicks. In this case, we'll probably not take any more than 30 damage total from that. You know, I might not be able to get the element that I want off on here, because as you can see, didn't quite get to level 5. Let's go ahead and just use a Holy Light here. Anything that you have that could boost your hit percentage might actually be really useful in this battle. I would prefer to use Inferno because it does like 200 points of damage. But I have had some nasty experience here where the game just doesn't want to let me hit. Here we go. So let's go ahead and I want to just use an Inferno here. Any type of group attacks, if you don't get to your Inferno, is actually really good here. Let's go ahead and have Karish attack this guy on the left. That is not useful. It is not useful at all. I think they probably have some other attacks that they could probably use, but to be honest, nothing here is gonna do any more than like 2 digits of damage. So if you're like particularly concerned about taking a ton of damage, it's just not gonna happen. Sure, let's just go ahead and use a meteor shower. Looks like we're not gonna be able to get to an Inferno here. This like hit rate thing is kind of effectively gonna be annoying from here on out. So we are gonna be using Eagle Eye a little bit more often. I wanna make sure I actually have that equipped on everybody at some point in time, but it's not too big of a deal here because we're just not gonna be taking the damage. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Eventually they will use a trap, but it didn't get there. So I think we've got, I wanna say like 8 or 9 of these battles to fight through, and they end in the cave where the black dragon is. So I will just meet you up in that cave as I finish all of these guys off, because it's gonna take me probably 5 or 6 minutes to do this, and they're all the same battles. So I'll just meet you there. Well, I guess I lied to you guys, because we actually do have some other enemies here. And actually, the last time I did this, when I test drove this, not that long ago, yeah, these guys they weren't here. So these guys are the Mantarrey. Yeah, no, I've definitely done this battle or this whole section more than once, and not even once have these guys shown up. So I don't know what the percentage chance of the manta rays actually showing up is, but it must be pretty darn low. It's very strange to me. All right, let's go ahead and what I want to do is I'm trying to spread my damage out so that when I use the Inferno, I can take out more than one of them at a time. I think the one on the right is sagging, I think. And you know what, it doesn't matter because we're done here. Let's see. Yeah, not a big deal. All right, we still have a bunch of these battles to go. There it is. That took me a little bit to do. Dragon's cry can be heard in the distance. All right, so we are pretty much done here with marble. There's nothing else that we can do here. You get a ton of scales for that. So I guess if you needed scales for something, there you go. Let's get out of here. I'm done with this. Also, I think the music will finally stop, please. Oh, thank God. All right, so before we leave, let's go ahead and jump on the cruise ship. Yeah, that music gets real old real quick. There is something about battle music kind of breaking up the flow of the music, especially if you listen to the same music for like 10 straight minutes. Brain's gonna fall on my head. No, we wanna go this way. I wanna head back down into Zelbess because we do have some stuff to get. Well, we have a person. We're going in here. In here. Let's go talk to Miki. Oh, it's you. I always get like this after a gig, you know? Pretty sad, right? Or, I'm sorry, pretty sad sight, ain't it? A grown woman moping around like a little girl. I know our gig is just a show, but I do have feelings for him. Anyway, we're on vacation now, so why not take me with you? Sure. So we can actually get Miki to join our party at this point. I don't know what to do with this. Anyway, we can bring her if you want. She's fine. She's red element. I'm always ready. I'll go crazy if I stay here any longer. Yeah, so she's in love with Nikki like 90% of the rest of the universe is. And yeah, so let's get out of here. So next thing on our agenda is to go fight the black dragon, which it's not gonna be a problem. Let's get out of here because there's gonna be a little bit of prep that I do want to do. What the hell was that moonwalk backwards? There's gonna be some stuff that we want to do and take care of before we do that. So I'll walk you through that real quick here. Let's see, we have to go to the home world in order to do all of this. So let's zoom. Actually, let's go check out. I don't know if there's anything in Marble at this point. Now that we've cleared it out. You know, I don't think I've ever... No, it's just... It's what we left. I love the music here, though. Yeah, the Marble music it's a really nice song. Not when you have to listen to it for like 20 straight minutes, but it's fine. It's actually not that bad. It's just like I said, you would think the battle music would be there in order to break up the song. But no, of course not. All right, let's head back to Opasa Beach and let's jump on the, where is it? The temporal rift. Nyom. What was that? What was that? I have no idea why my game lagged there for a second. And it's not only this time, it seems to be like most of the times that you come back here, there's a bit of a lag. Maybe it's a loading thing, possibly. Anyway, we're back. All right, so before, well, I was about to say before, we're gonna be heading back to Marble. And before we go into Marble, I do wanna take a breather outside so that we can save and all that kind of good stuff. But also so I can re-equip everybody. So let's talk about what we want to do. So one of the things that's happened between here and there is we've unlocked the ability to use the Denodrite, is that how that's pronounced? So we can get some new weapons. So let's go ahead and start with the Stone Swallow. I'm also going to get, let's see here. I want to get a stone sword. That's for Viper and Fargo, but we're gonna be using Fargo because he's got steel. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just bring Karsh with us. He's got the axe. We're gonna go ahead and make him the stone axe. So there's that. I want to go in here and also make 3 stone mails for each of our party members. Now I don't have quite enough to make 3 stone helmets, but I am going to make 2 stone helmets so that we are all set up and ready to go. And let's go ahead and let's just equip these guys on screen because there's something else that we do want to do once we get all this stuff taken care of. I want to give the helmets to Fargo and Karsh. Though it's completely up to you what you, what you want to do here. Let's go ahead and give them a stone mail. And one of the things that you could give to everybody before we go in when it comes to accessories is the, where is it? Angel Charm, which gives protection against anti-white. I don't really care that much, so I'm like not gonna do any of that. Let's see. I want to make sure that I give everybody an imbecile here. Additionally, I want to make sure everybody has a diminish. Seal wall isn't going to be worth here. I want to actually replace all of the black elements that I have equipped with probably white elements. It's pretty much whatever you want to give them. I would actually probably not give them white elements and then just bring whatever they've, whatever element they use. So like Fargo, I would give him blue elements. He's gonna use anti-white on you. Spoilers. And so unless you've got that angel charm on, it's not really gonna be all that useful. Okay, let's go ahead and give, let's replace that cure-all. I'm gonna bring the cure-all. Really? Let's go ahead and give him the invincible. And where did that cure-all go? Vanished into the night. What the heck? Okay, healing and supplemental first. Cure-all only works if your innate color is blue, which he is, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure we give that to him. Let's go ahead and replace Inferno. That should be fine. Let's see. When it comes to, you also give him Frog Prince, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's give him Iceberg. Oh, he doesn't have a free fall anywhere? Okay, never mind. Karsh is gonna be the last one here. I wanna make sure that we replace his free fall with something else. Let's go ahead and replace Electrovolt. That should be fine. He has Diminish, right? Yeah, so he doesn't have a free fall equipped. Great news! Was there anything else that you... yes, Axiomatic, which is his level 7 tech, which we're gonna replace Tornado with. He has a lot of green. Last thing that you could probably do if you really want is to make sure, actually I might want to do this, make sure that I've got pure healing on these guys. We're gonna need a lot of healing. Probably, it's not gonna be as much as one would expect, but we are gonna want to do that. I'm gonna bring a Purify. Let's actually go ahead and replace one of those Cure Pluses, and let's give some of these heals to you. You don't need that. You don't need this. Go ahead and bring the Eagle Eye. That's probably not gonna hurt anything. And we want to save here before we continue, just in case, but I think we'll be okay. Not even a big deal. All right, let's jump into Marble. You can talk to everybody, but they're all pissy again because you've got humans with you. Well, actually, I think this guy does have something new to say. The black dragon, it's awake. Yeah, he's very curious. I don't think anybody else really has anything to tell us, so let's just move on. It hath been a long sleep. I'm still groggy. You shall provide me some much-needed exercise. Okay, so let's talk about what we need to do here. We don't need to do here, but the first thing we really do need to do is get that Diminish on. You need to get Diminish on in this battle. You could probably do without it. Did I not give him Diminish? I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's go ahead and use a Holy Light so we can show off what happens when you use white elements. Not a big deal, to be honest, because he's gonna put anti-white on us, and then that does eventually wear off. So you could, that might be a problem if you're bringing in only white elements, but yeah, not gonna play with that. All right. Now the reason why I'm kind of going towards lower strength stuff is because I want to make sure I actually do get the element power. Like, that's far more important than the damage at this point. I want to break up this field once I'm done with this. Because if he start, well, he's going to eventually just use black elements, and we do not want that. Other thing to keep in mind here, don't use black elements on the black dragon. It will heal him, which you don't want that. Ow, that hurts. All right, let's go ahead and let's use the axial axe here. Green in a black field, that will be helpful to keep that from being a problem. Let's see, what element? Let's go ahead and use that earthquake as well. His pattern starts with an attack, goes to a black element, an attack, black elements, an attack, and then more black elements, and then it repeats. So just be aware that you're gonna wanna make sure to keep that field effect broken up as much as you can. Okay, all right, so here's the first one. This is Dark Breath. It's black innate damage, as well it can cause curse, which I think it also can cause darkness. I don't remember what, well, I know darkness lowers your hit percentage. I do not remember what curse does. It fades pretty quick. Yeah, you see it was only 50 damage. That's good. We want to keep that as low as we can. Let's go ahead and use a Holy Light. Might as well get the anti-white on here. I think this guy has close to 4,000 hit points. So even if you're doing a lot of damage, it's just gonna take a little bit of time to wind up to. Let's see here. Let's get it in. Actually, hold that thought. Let's lower down to, how far down do you have? Heal alls. Let's heal a little bit. We don't need a lot of healing here, but Karsh is kind of low on the low end. So let's make sure we get at least Karsh healed up there. Okay, let's go ahead and get, don't use feral cats. Warning! Make sure you don't do that. Okay, another set of attacks here. Nice miss. That was good. Now this actually might be a reasonable time to heal up if you have taken a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and use a cannonballs here. I didn't give all of them imbecile, right? I think I did. Did you just hide? I love that. Let's go ahead and get our element power up. That's gonna be important here in this next part. It won't be like a big deal, but I do wanna. Okay, so he's gonna use Genius on himself, which is gonna increase his magical attack power, which is gonna be bad when it comes to him using skills, and he's going to use Gravity Bomb on us. Later on in the battle, he will use Gravity Bomb back to back with Gravity Bomb at this point instead of using Genius, which hurts pretty bad. So we're probably want to keep an eye on that in the future and heal on up. Now, in order to deal with this, actually don't think we have enough yet. Let's go ahead and just attack. Let me bypass to Karsh. Let's just use up his extra stamina, but let's use, I did give you an imbecile, right? Let's go ahead and make sure we use an imbecile on the black dragon, which will lower his magic attack power back down and will solve that problem. Now, unfortunately, the field effect is now completely black because of that. So what I do want to do is fight because he's in darkness. That's what's happened. Let's go ahead and use... How much damage did we take? I think a lower heal all will be fine here. Break up that field effect stat. Yeah, Lynx has got darkness on him, which is why he was missing so much. But we got rid of the field effect, so I'm happy. What was that? Man, I will fight you. Okay, we haven't quite reset the pattern yet. We're getting there pretty quick here, but not quite there. Okay, let's use, I think a deluge will probably work really well here. Fargo is blue. There's one other thing that I want to do and I haven't done yet. So I almost forgot about this because I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get in some damage. There is an item we want to steal from the Black Dragon, and we do need to make sure that we do that because it's going to be useful later. At least we got our stamina back up. Let me go ahead and fight with Kirsch here for a second to get Fargo's stamina up quite a bit. All right, so the last part of this, oh no, not the last part. This is the second to last part, which is Graviton. That did not do a lot of damage. Good. I'm actually impressed he's hitting at 49%. Holy crap. All right, let's get Fargo. Let's get him as much element power as he can get. That's not great. And then let's use Pillage on this. This could actually change the course of how this battle works. Please steal it. Okay, good. I think it's 100% steal, but I'm not sure. It's the black plate. We'll talk more about that later. I don't really care about it too much at the moment. It absorbs, I think, all black attacks. I want to say that's what it does. Okay, that's the last one, which is Free Fall. And now we go back to the start where he will use an attack and then work his way back around. I think he's sagging, which is going to make this a pain. Let's see if I can do this. What I want to do before he does anything else. Is that your highest level heal? Let's use a Recoverall. Once you start sagging, you want to make sure that you heal your party up to full if you can, or at least as close to full as you can. It looks like we could probably use... Okay, good. He's not going to do it yet. I want to get Fargo to heal because he still has some damage on him. Let's go ahead and hit up a... Do you have a heal all on you? Heal all -1 is good enough. That should heal Lynx and Fargo back up to mostly full. Beautiful. Now I want that because he can in fact use a seal all, which will make it so that we can't use any elements. And if you are on the low end at that point, that could be trouble because there's no elements at all for us. Seal all does not work on him. Which is a pain, by the way. Wow, we didn't even get there. We just beat him straight out. Beautiful. I don't know what I expect. All right, we get a star level up. Everybody levels up. That's beautiful. And we get the Grim Reaper summon. It's 100% drop here. Ah, I thank you for the excitement. And we get the Black Relic, which is the first of the dragon relics that we are attempting to collect. Are we really just going around killing dragons at this point? Like, he was just snoozing, minding his own business. We couldn't have asked. I can't believe it. A human has defeated the Black Dragon. Yeah, whatever. We're leaving. That's all I want from this place. All right, well, we have other things that we want to do, but that's going to be it for today's episode. I'll see you all next time as we move on with other We have a lot to do. We're gonna go do some of it. So I'll see you guys then.